everyone, and yes, I'm back. For those of you who have been following me, I've been away for more than 2 months, and that's a long period, so thank you very much if you've stayed on the channel. I really appreciate your support. So I'm making this short video for two main reasons. Three. The first one is that I just want to explain to you why I've been away, just to make it clear that I haven't abandoned the channel. Second is just to make a little point on what I'm going to do next on my channel, and third, a little bit piece of news on the RTS front. So first, why have I been away? Well, it's pretty simple. 2013, I finished my studies. I did a 6 months internship until 31st of December 2013. At that point, I was still making videos. I still had time, but then I was really lucky, and I'm really grateful. I got a job. The company who had me as an intern took me, hired me. So I'm really grateful, because we all know it's quite hard to have a job when we just go out of school these days. So I'm really happy. The downside, of course, on my gaming life is that I had much less time to play and to make videos. So that's basically the main reason why I didn't make any videos. Now, on the Wargamer Dragon beta, which was out a few weeks ago and lasted 10 days, I didn't make a single video out of it because I wasn't at home for this new job. I had to go for 5 weeks to London for a training program because I had to learn a lot of stuff for the new job. So 5 weeks in London, which was awesome, but I only had my laptop, and playing on that was, well, it was okay, but I had to play with very low visuals and a poor resolution, so basically making a video out of it was out of the question. It would have been horrible, and I was honestly not going to make a video of that quality to you guys, so I'd rather make nothing than make something crappy. So that's it. Hopefully, Fusion System was really happy with the Red Dragon beta, and so they are going to take into account all the feedback and then make a second closed beta before making an open one and then releasing the game. I'm back in Paris, so I'll cover the next closed beta. So I'm gonna tell you everything that's going on with that game. Don't worry, and then of course the open beta and the game. But at that point, you'll all be playing it, I'm sure. So that's basically it. Until the beta is out, I'm gonna focus on other games. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Alan Battle just because, well, once you've tasted the next step in the series, you don't really want to go back to the old one. And I want to try something else. Some RTS, some strategy games, one RTS, one real-time and one turn-based, have come out or will come out, so I'm going to make videos out of them. There is Infested Planet, which is quite nice. I already bought it, started playing it, so I'm going to make a little overview video out of it. And then at the end of March, if the Red Dragon beta isn't out, there is Age of Wonders 3 coming out, and I'll definitely buy it and play it, so you'll be able to see what it looks like if you come to my channel. The big point I want to talk about is my English videos. For those of you who have been following me for some time, you may remember I did a video a few months ago about my English videos, saying that, making my videos both in French and English, because I am a native French speaker and much more fluent in French, of course. I focus on my French videos, and making all of my videos both in French and in English would ask too much time out of me. So basically what happened is that I said at one point, I'm gonna stop my English videos, maybe do a couple here and there, but that's all. So I knew some of you were disappointed, but I still continue making a few English videos. At this point, my mind is in two places about this, because my first language is French, so I want to focus on French. But on the other side, on some videos, like my RTS games of 2014, which was a overview of the games coming out this year, that were announced at the beginning of the year at least, that video had like 5 times more views in the English version than the French version, which is overall quite logical. But I'm a bit in two minds about this. On one side, I want to make French videos because I'm a French speaker. On the other side, I want to make English videos because they are seen. Some people want to watch them, and even if from time to time I have some people coming in saying, "Stop talking English. You've got a crappy accent. It's horrible listening to you," which I can understand, but a bit harsh maybe. um, so basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you guys just in the comments below if you want me to continue making videos or if it's not necessary for me to bother because you're gonna watch videos on other channels that are better than mine anyway. So basically, the question I want you to ask is one. If I make videos like overviews of new games like Infested Planet, Age of Wonders 3, and other strategy games coming out this year, I'm gonna do them in French. Do you want them in English also? Are you interested? If enough people say yes, then I may make them. And the second point is on my more usual content, which will be later this year, my commentaries on Red Dragon replays. Do you want them also in English, or are you just okay with live gameplay that I will make also? So just tell me if if there is enough demand. I'll probably take the time to make them, but please bear in mind that commentating one 45-minute long replay takes me about 1 hour in French because it's 45 minutes long, so it's 45 minutes of commentary plus the fails that I make. Sometime I have to restart the replay or edit it. So basically, it's 1 hour for a French one, add in 1 hour for the English one, and I pass 2 hours of my free evening time making one 45 minutes commentary, and that's basically all my evening disappearing. So if you really want it, I'll try to make the effort of doing most of my videos both in French and in English. If I feel there isn't enough demand because other channels do it better than I do, then I won't bother. So please, give me your point of view on this matter. So that's it about why I didn't make videos and what I'm going to do next. The last point is just a bit of information. As you may know, the GDC, the Game Developers Convention, if I'm not mistaken, is taking place right now in San Francisco. And Focus on Interactive, so the publisher, behind, helping Fusion System in the Wargame franchise, and also publishing a new RTS Ethereum made by another French developer. Focus on Interactive is at the GDC, and they have announced their lineup for 2014 and the other years. And another Fusion System RTS game has been announced, and as you can see on the screenshot, it is very much like Act of War. It is called Act of Aggression. For those of you following Fusion System from 2005, you know they have made a game called Act of War High Treason and Act of War Direct Action in one way or the other. I don't remember. I think it's Direct Action and then High Treason. It's a game and an expansion pack. Yes, I know, an expansion pack. They did those at that time. And basically, it was a very good Command and Conquer like game with base building. It was arcadey, it was nervous, it was very, very fast gameplay. It was really, really good. Some would argue it was a really good Command and Conquer game, one of the best. Well, Command and Conquer like games, sorry. And looking at the current RTS market right now, which is Command and Conquer like market. End of Nation was a Command and Conquer like game, but it was purely cancelled, and it's now some sort of MOBA, and I don't even know if it's continued or not. There's the free-to-play Generals, Command & Conquer Generals game that has been cancelled by goddamn EA, and so the CNC-like genre is more or less dead from what I can say. So having a new game in that vein coming out, well, at least announced by Fusion System, which have been making really good games, is a really, really good news. So I'm really happy about that, and as you can see in the screenshots, it's very much like Act of War game. You can see strikers, the wheeled vehicles on the left here, the same as the Act of War ones. You can see the radar at the back, which once you build it, you can call in airstrikes from out of the map, which was really awesome. It's the same radar. You can see the SAM defense that was used by the US Army in Act of War. You can see the barracks on the bottom right. It's very, very, very much like Act of War. The only difference is, of course, it looks awesome, and it looks like it's turning on the Iris Zoom engine used on the Ruse and Wargame series. So it looks like we're going to have an act of war at bigger scale. So I'm really hoping it's going to be a good game, because looking at the RTS world right now, where we have no Command Conquer like game, we have a Supreme Commander like game with Planetary Annihilation, and that's pretty much it. I mean, so fingers crossed, we may have a very good title here once again by Fusion System. And well, that's pretty much it. Please put your comments on the video, as I said earlier, and I'm gonna do my best to see if I can do as you guys would like me to do. So thanks very much for staying with me, and see you next time for probably an infested planet overview video. Thanks, see you.